And I want to first start off by saying thank you all for being here today as we gather to celebrate a remarkable group of individuals who's served in the education environment, which in and of itself is a very unique space. And these individuals served with such dedication, compassion, and leadership, and they've shaped countless lives and strengthened our schools, communities, and the division as a whole. So today, it is more than a retirement ceremony. It is a celebration of years of service, early mornings, long evenings, patient guidance, and unwavering commitment to students, families, and fellow educators. The impact of a teacher, custodian, tag teacher, I'm leaving people out, so I apologize, but overall, educators as a whole is immeasurable. And the level of commitment that it takes to do this day in and day out is unbelievable. And the legacy of our retirees will continue through every student that they inspire, the colleagues with whom they've worked with, and future and of the division moving forward. So to our honorees, thank you. Thank you for the knowledge you shared, the relationships you built, and the difference you made each and every day. Your work has mattered deeply, and your influence will continue for generations. So please join me in honoring and celebrating our retirees for their extraordinary careers and well-earned retirement. So first and foremost, please give us a round of applause for all of our retirees today. So the structure for today is I will announce a principal or a department leader, and they will then be able to provide some information and background on each individual. And we have some gifts that we would like to be able to provide each of these individuals. So the first person up is Ms. Jody Coffey, principal at Rockfish River Elementary School.
Hello. The first person I have the honor to celebrate today is Cindy Kirchner. Come on up, Cindy. Yes, I was told you have to come up.
This is the experimental model.
If you know Cindy Kirchner, you know that she loves a good hike. But her greatest backpacking expedition actually began before Rockfish River even existed. Cindy didn't just walk onto a cleared path, she helped blaze the trail. She was a fierce community advocate, helping to campaign for a modern educational home for local students. When Rockfish River officially opened its doors, she laced up her boots and transitioned from advocate to educator, beginning a 27-year tenure. Cindy has successfully navigated every kind of educational terrain at Rockfish. She spent 7 years in the 5th grade, 3 years as the music teacher, 13 years in 4th grade, and the last 4 years serving as our reading interventionist. Cindy never shied away from an uphill climb. In 2009, she pushed herself up the trail of higher education, earning her Master's of Teaching and Administration from Shenandoah University. And her excellence never went unnoticed. In 2013, her peers rightly recognized her as Rockfish River's Teacher of the Year. Cindy, your personal investment in Rockfish River is visible in every corner of our building. Thank you for your dedication, your wisdom, your unwavering love of Nelson County. And after nearly 3 decades of climbing mountains for your students, you've finally reached the summit. Congratulations, Cindy.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Oh, sorry. Test model. I now have the privilege of celebrating Lori Meganson. Lori's journey in education began right here in Nelson County Public Schools. While working hard to earn her degree from Mary Baldwin College in 2004, she spent 6 dedicated years serving as an instructional aide. That early commitment set the stage for a 22-year teaching career, culminating in 28 years devoted to teaching and learning. From the energetic mornings in pre-K to the fundamental milestones of 2nd grade and the growing independence of 4th grade, Lori has done it all. People often say that a teacher's legacy is measured by their students' success, and by that measure, Lori's legacy is substantial. The impact of her work is evident throughout, with many of her students pursuing successful careers and making meaningful contributions here in Nelson County. Lori, you gave your students a safe place to grow, a love for learning, and the confidence to reach the stars. As you step into this well-deserved retirement, please know that your impact will be felt for generations to come. Thank you for everything you've done, and we wish you a retirement filled with relaxation, joy, and the same happiness you brought to your classroom every single day. Thank you, Lori. Oh. She said to mention Martha. Finally, I wish to acknowledge Martha Tennell's retirement. Although we celebrated her retirement last year, I would like to extend my gratitude for her nearly 30 years of dedicated service, all within Nelson County. And although Martha is not here with us in attendance today, I wish that she has a retirement filled with ample time with her family and all the love she deserves. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to invite Ms. Heather Coughlin up to present.
Good afternoon. I get the pleasure of recognizing 2 phenomenal staff members from Tye River. So first off, with 47 years of service, Sandra Wells. As Sandra makes her way up here, lots of people know I am not an overly sentimental person, so I write poems with a little humor. Are you ready, Miss Sandra? All right. Ringing bells and bustling halls, sticky floors and bathroom stalls. 47 years have gone by, yet somehow time just seemed to fly. From time with Macca and then the cafe crew, people quickly learned there's no job you can't do. And when the holidays came around, you turned that school into a festive ground, searching high and searching low for stage decorations to complete the show. And every year without fail, you would say with passion and detail, we really need more Christmas trees, as if 12 more would actually bring you peace. With lights and garland, tape and cheer, you made it feel like magic here. Each season, brought your decorating flair, and somehow glitter ended up everywhere. And who could not ever forget the famous phrase we're quoting yet, I am the author of the dictionary that defines me. That line brought laughter throughout the year and somehow made your meaning clear. You wrote your story your own way with pride and purpose every day. So now it's time to take a bow. No mops or wax is needed now. May retirement bring you joy galore, sleeping late, and so much more. Lastly, with grateful hearts, we simply say, thank you for your 47 years and enjoy every minute of your retirement day. And with 37 years of service, Miss Elizabeth Shepard. At Tye River, each one would note, you've been long known as the Tye River Goat. The queen of crayons, books, and glue, and somehow knowing just what to do. Need classroom tips? You had the plan. Need parenting help? You were the fan. Of here's the truth, now hear me out. No sugarcoating from her, just no doubt. Your students knew that they were adored, encouraged, challenged, and explored. You taught much more than how to read. You planted kindness like a seed. And while Tye River may miss you most, retirement has another post, a wonderful title that rhymes with belly. She's the legendary Grandma Jelly. Now story time and snacks await, along with cuddles that are first rate. No lesson plans, no other duty, just grandbaby hugs and lots of cuties. Though Tye River won't quite be the same, the halls still echo with your name. The goat is off to laugh and play and spoil those grandbabies every day. So here's to you and all you've done for every child and everyone. Retirement fits you perfectly. Enjoy it fully, Grandma Jelly.
Next up, we'd like to recognize, and I will come to you, sir, Mr. Steve Washington. And so, Hannah, do you want to stay up here and I can go down there so you're able to? Yep, I just don't want to. Okay.
Or you can go down, whatever you'd
I'll go down. Would you, would you rather me come to you or have your son come up here? Okay, we'll do it that way. Next up, we have Ms. Hannah Collins from the middle school.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we celebrate Steve Washington, someone who has made a lasting impact on Nelson Middle School, someone whose work often happened behind the scenes, but whose influence was felt in every hallway, classroom, and corner of our building. For 22 years, Steve has faithfully served Nelson County Schools, and before that, he served our country with honor in the United States Army. That same dedication, discipline, and sense of responsibility he carried in his military service has been evident throughout his time here, and our school community has been better because of it. As our lead custodian, he did more than just keep the school clean. He made sure our school was sparkling, welcoming, and ready for students and staff. But beyond the shine on the floors and the order in our spaces, he brought leadership, consistency, and pride of his work. In a place where so much happens every day, it's easy to overlook the people who quietly keep everything running smoothly. But we know that without Steve, Nelson Middle School simply would not be the same. As he begins this well-earned retirement, we thank him for his 22 years of service to Nelson County Schools and for the countless ways he has contributed to this community. We also thank him for his service to our nation, which reflects the character and commitment he has brought to everything he has done. Steve, congratulations and best wishes for a happy, relaxing, and fulfilling retirement. You have certainly earned it. Yeah.
All right, next up we have Mr. Scott Baleko, Director of Instruction.
Good afternoon. So I have the privilege to recognize Miss Vicki Mays, who is our talented and gifted teacher. And when I asked Miss Mays what she would like me to share about her 38 years of experience, she said, I really don't have anything that I'd like to share. I just kind of would like to do my thing and go on into retirement. And if you knew Miss Mays, that's kind of how she went about each and every day. She came in, did her thing with students, enjoyed it tremendously, and she just kept it moving. So mine is pretty short and sweet. After 38 years of dedicated service with Nelson County Public Schools, Miss Vicki Mays is retiring from a remarkable career as a gifted and talented teacher. One of the things she has enjoyed most throughout her career has been working with students, building relationships with parents and families, and watching students succeed and be recognized for their accomplishments. Her dedication, encouragement, and passion for learning have made a lasting impact on countless students and colleagues alike. We wish her much joy, relaxation, and new adventures in this well-earned chapter. And she also wanted me to apologize. She had another commitment with one of her grandchildren, which is why she couldn't be here this afternoon. But again, Miss Mays was an amazing educator, and she will certainly be missed. So congratulations, Miss Mays.
Thank you, Mr. Baleko. Next up, I'd like to call Ms. Christina Cannell. She's not here? Oh, we have our designee. So please join us. Yes, come on. Ms. Janet, please come up. It's the same thing. It's close. It's the same thing.
Today, we recognize Belinda Simpson. We gather to celebrate someone who has truly been the heart of the cafeteria at Nelson County Middle School High School. After many years of dedicated service in school nutrition as a full-time cook and assistant manager, we are honored to recognize and celebrate the retirement of Belinda. For students, a school meal may seem like just another part of the day, but for those of us who have worked alongside Belinda, we know it was always much more than that. Every breakfast served, every lunch prepared, and every smile shared came with care, compassion, and pride. Belinda has spent many years making sure students were fed not only with good meals, but also with kindness and encouragement. Whether arriving early in the morning or helping manage the daily operations of the kitchen, Belinda always showed dedication, teamwork, and a strong work ethic that inspired everyone around them. Being a cook and assistant manager is no easy job. It takes patience, organization, flexibility, and a genuine love for serving others. Belinda handled every challenge with grace and professionalism while making the cafeteria feel welcoming for students, staff, co-workers alike. Many students may not remember every lesson they learned in school, but they will remember the familiar face that greeted them in the lunch line, the warm meals prepared with care, the kindness shown during their day. That lasting impact is part of Belinda Simpson's legacy. Today, we thank you for your years of hard work, your commitment to school nutrition, and the countless lives you have touched throughout your career. You have helped nourish a community, and that is something truly special. As you begin this new chapter of retirement, we hope your days are filled with rest, happiness, family, food, chickens, and all the things you may not have had time for while caring for so many others. Congratulations on your retirement, Belinda. Your dedication and service will never be forgotten, and you will always be a part of the Nelson County School family. Oh, that's okay. Next up, we have Tammy Patrick. I'm not sure she's here today, but today we are here to celebrate and honor someone very special as they begin a well-earned retirement from school nutrition. For the past 5 years as a full-time employee and several years before that as a part-time team member, Tammy Patrick has been a dedicated and valued part of our school family. Through early mornings, busy lunch lines, special events, and the everyday routines that keep our schools running smoothly, Tammy has always been someone we could count on. Working in school nutrition is about much more than preparing meals. It is about caring for students, supporting coworkers, and helping create a welcoming environment each and every day. Tammy has done exactly that with kindness, patience, and a strong work ethic that never went unnoticed. Students may not always realize the effort that goes into every breakfast and lunch served, but the care and consistency provided by people like Tammy make a lasting difference. A warm smile, a friendly greeting, and the dedication to make sure every child is cared for are things that matter more than words can say. Over the years, Tammy became more than just a coworker. They became a friend, a teammate, and an important part of our school community. Their willingness to help others, step in when needed, and always to do the job with pride has left a lasting impact on everyone fortunate enough to work alongside them. While we will certainly miss seeing Tammy every day, we are excited for this new chapter ahead. Retirement is a time to relax, enjoy family and friends, travel, rest, and focus on the things that bring joy and happiness. On behalf of everyone here, thank you for your years of service, commitment, and care. Your hard work has truly made a difference in the lives of students and staff alike. Congratulations on your retirement, Tammy. We wish you many years of health, happiness, and well-deserved enjoyment.
And next up, we have Ms. Crystal Choate, Supervisor of Human Resources.
Thank you all so much for joining us today. What a wonderful time to celebrate all the many accomplishments of our retiring staff. There's a great poem on the back of the program. I'll kind of change the wording a little bit. 100 years from now, it will not matter what your bank account is or was, the type of house you lived in, or the kind of car you drove. But the world may be different and better because of the importance that you provided to the life of a child. So thank you all so much for joining us today. Thank you to the family, friends, and colleagues who also came to support the retirees. Please join us for a reception in the high school hallway. You can either go out through these doors or back out through the auditorium and around the corner. So we're looking forward to some refreshments. Thank you all for coming and have a wonderful afternoon. And if you're finished, have a marvelous summer.